Good evening and welcome to a special meeting of the City Council of the City of Pearsall. Today, a holiday, Tuesday, March 19th. The time is 7 p.m. May I have a roll call, please? Present.
Present. Here.
Here.
Here. Here.
We have a quorum. Let us stand for our invocation.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the many blessings you've given us. Father, just please be with our country. Watch over our President and his staff and our Congress and our Supreme Court, Lord God. Thank you for our military and their willingness to serve. Lord God, guide us in the things that we think, say, and do here on our council, and be with our city staff and our admin. Lord God, help us to seek and do your will. Father, thank you for the blessings of liberty that we enjoy as Americans. We pray these things in Jesus Christ, your Son's name. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, item 4, action to consent agenda. A, discussion of possible action regarding approval of minutes of February 26th and March 4th, 2019, special meetings. Action item, entertain a motion to discuss, please.
Motion to discuss.
May I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alrighty, we had a chance to peruse of the agenda items for February 26th as well as March 4th. Any comments or questions? If not, I entertain a motion, please.
Madam Mayor, make a motion that we approve the minutes.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries unanimously. Moving on to item 5, new business. Discussion and possible action to accept the letter of resignation of the city manager. This is an action item. Need to entertain a motion to discuss.
Maybe we discuss.
Second.
All in favor?
Madam Mayor, Council, I gave you another copy of the letter tonight that I gave you in the executive session in the last meeting. So if you have it, we should bring it back. If you have any questions, let me know. Ask questions.
Any questions from the council?
Madam Mayor, I'll make a motion that we accept the letter from City Manager Chief Jackson dated March 12, 2019. It's resignation.
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries unanimously. Alrighty. Discussion and possible action to approve posting a vacant city manager position for the city of Pearsall. Entertain a motion to discuss, please.
Motion to discuss. Second.
All in favor? Motion
Madam Mayor,
carries.
Council, the second item that I gave you is a copy of the job description so it's the original job description with a little bit of cleaning up. The one that was here had some misspellings, and the one that currently had some misspellings and some other things in it. So it basically just cleans up the one that the city had, but because you're in the process of looking to acquire a new city manager, this is the appropriate time to clean it up. Discusses examples of essential duties, work, whatever, everything that comes out of the charter, plus the other stuff would be necessary. Gives a brief summary of the position, talks about the organizational relationship and how the job reports to City Council, but it directly supervises department heads and has overall responsibility for all city staff and the other groups that works closely with. And then goes through some of the essential duties, talks about the knowledge, skills, and abilities that are required for somebody to be successful in this job. And that's an acceptable experience. Of course, you guys can change the way it's put together now, it's lined up with industry standards. I mean, there's a lot of cities that require a master's degree. This one doesn't require a master's degree, it requires a bachelor's degree, but then it says that a master's degree is preferred. And that's what it said before. So you guys can change it if you want to change it, but this is pretty indicative of what is done by other cities. It's very similar to what we've done previously. So if you have any questions or comments, I'd be happy to answer those. The last page is a position statement. If you're going to advertise newspaper, you're going to advertise on TML, those websites, they don't let you just go in there and post your job description. You have to give a narrative instead of doing a job description. So that's a narrative that can be used for that posting, for any of those postings in that type of manner. Of course, I don't have a deadline in here because that would be your decision to set the deadline. So we'll give you guys a few minutes to look at it. If you have any questions or anything that you want to see different or whatever, then this is the time to discuss it if you want to get it posted.
Madam Mayor, I have a question. I think this is our job description for our city manager, and it doesn't, but we don't have any specific guidelines for an interim, or does it need to follow this as well?
Well, it would basically follow the same. You're basically telling somebody who would come in here to be the city manager, this is what you expect. The current job description that we have would be the guidance for the interim. If you change the job description like that, this would be the guidance for the interim when they come in as well. So correct, yes, it would be the guidance for them.
Must be on the way.
So, Madam Mayor, may I have another question? So this, we're going to do an action item. Do you have a recommendation?
So this, the item you're on is B, and that's just the post vacancy. So all you're doing is approving, because that's what we did at the last meeting. You guys said you want to get it posted as soon as you possibly could. So that's all item B is for, is
Okay,
to
gotcha.
approve this to post the position. That's it.
I have a question. I don't see any stipulation in regards to how to submit the application. Would that just be via email or?
Well, so in the
That
job
would be on
statement
the
on the last
website.
page, the last paragraph tells you how to submit. The job description won't be posted anywhere. It's an attachment to go on a website or to go wherever, but the last page is what you actually post.
It says submit an email request to R. Frostel. Submit resume.
For an application, please visit the city website at cityofpearsall.org, submit, and it should be an and not an. And email request to Mr. Frostel or call human resource director, so they can get on the website and get the application. They can email Mr. Frostel and ask for it, or they can call City Hall. They gives them 3 different avenues to get the application. And we have a City of Pearsall application form that we use for every position, and that's the application form we use.
I have a question. Is that typically how it's done? I mean, aren't they usually submitted in an envelope and sealed and? No.
Those are bids.
Excuse me?
Those are bids, but not applications.
Yeah, no, I've never seen them submitted in a sealed envelope. Any place I've ever been. They'll
Maybe
go,
so.
you have to have, if you don't have a
School
consultant
district?
who is running the process for you, then your HR department normally runs the process. That's what it's done, just like another position. If you have a consultant, then everything's sent to them, and then they'll put a book together, whatever, and nobody will see it until they present it to
Exactly.
council.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, without a consultant, without paying that consulting fee, that it would be your HR department to do it.
certificate and license required? Has to be a Texas driver's license, certificate.
On the top of page 3, it says maintain Texas driver's license. On that, it says appropriate Texas driver's license on the top. So yeah, I think by charter, it says it has to be a Texas driver's license. They gotta be here. They gotta be within, the charter says they have to be within 100 miles of Pearsall, which state they can live in. So it have to be a Texas driver's license.
No way we're related.
I have a question. This is my first rodeo regarding this. They submit the application, thereafter,
They come to us.
Thereafter, you guys will go to executive session and review all of them and decide if there's anybody that, you know, you may say, you could have one application or 100, who knows what you're gonna get. But once you get them, then you'll take them on, go to executive session, review them, and decide who you want to interview and who you don't want to interview, or if you want to ask them for additional information, or, I mean, the process is whatever you guys want. I mean, you can go in there and see maybe 3 or 4 that you like, or something, and decide that you want more information, and come up with a set of questions that you send them, and how to answer the questions in writing before they even come in. Or you can just pick 3, 4, 5, whatever, schedule them for interviews.
do the applications get logged in as they come in?
They'll look at staff day when they come in, daytime, all that, yeah. Because there'll be a deadline, so they'll have to be
Right,
next
exactly.
They're on time, correct.
So how do we know how many applications come in on a, you know?
Well, in between meetings, if you have that question, you can call Mr. Frost and ask him how many are here. But at each meeting, you should be able, I mean, if there's a number of meetings between now and the time you set the deadline, you don't want to set the deadline too far off. So I wouldn't think you'd have any more than one meeting in between the time you posted it and the time you actually reviewed them the first time. And actually, if you posted it now, the April meeting, you should have plenty to review the April meeting. We have a deadline in there to submit. There doesn't have to be a deadline either. You can say post until filled, and a lot of cities do that. And then you get a list, and you look at them, you interview them. If you don't like anybody, then you just wait till you get some more applications, and you go from there. So you don't have to put an end date on it. You can be open-ended as well. If you put an end date in it, and when that date comes, and you don't find somebody you like, then you have to start the process over again. So you can't do it without an end date.
I think that's the best way, because last time we interviewed 3 rounds, and each time we did set a deadline, and then we had to restart it all over. So I think to keep it open-ended would be best.
So after that last one, you can say, deadline for applications, supporting documents. I mean, you can just do that whole thing off. You can just put position will remain open until filled. That's all you can, just simple as that.
And Robert, what we did, I think we went through 3 different cycles where we got a bunch, and then certain council members called references, and then we kind of got roundtabled each particular candidate, and then we narrowed it down, and I think we brought them in and talked to them, and I think the first 2 rounds we really weren't comfortable that we had a very substantial candidate until the 3rd round. But that was kind of the protocol. We all talked about them, looked at them, and I mean, Linda, we kind of shuffled through the top 3 or 4, and then we did our all references, all that, and picked from there. I think that's what we did.
Yeah, we have about 4.
And you can also try to call references as a proof it's hard. I mean, you can sit back in your executive session and call references, but trying to get hold of people that time of day. A lot of times when you call references, they're going to end up calling back. But you could try to set up a time so everybody can hear what the reference has to say. Everybody can call. If somebody gets a call from 8 different people asking questions, at some point they're probably going to get where they don't want to answer the questions again. And that's why I think that the round table like that works pretty well, where you just have one person calling and give a report on it. But you guys can split those up, or however you got, that's entirely up to you guys. And most of the time, you're going to have an executive session and narrow that list down before you start calling those references, because if everybody's not, if the application doesn't meet any of the requirements, why call, why spend the time? If you guys are busy too, why spend the time calling references if they're not there? You can get an interview.
Is there a standardized questioning for references and prior employers?
There is. Either I'll give it to you or Mr. Frost. There's certain things you don't ask.
Exactly.
You can get in trouble questions.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we can get a standardized list of questions, but you can ask, about their quality of their work. You can't ask if they're married, if they have kids, how
Of
they
course.
are, that kind of stuff, you gotta be careful of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we were always been instructed, is, yes, he was employed here, yes, for so long,
And a lot of
yes.
times that's
And
the
that was
only
it.
answer you're gonna get, that's correct.
That's,
Because that keeps them from getting sued. A lot of times you're gonna hear, he or she worked here from this day to this day, and when they left, they had this much vacation leave and this much sick leave. And that's all they're gonna answer. Exactly. Those are factual.
Is that an indicator that person probably was fired when they don't give information?
Yeah, most of the time when you get those kind of references, you move on to the next one.
Yeah.
There's a reason that it won't say.
Oh, for the record, Councilwoman Trevino, arrival 7/17.
But we will definitely get you a list of things to do, because that's pretty important.
For more so, I think, a list of things to ask too, because I think we had a standard one from you, I'm not sure where we got it from. List of questions to ask.
Well, in the interview, I don't think you guys have, now maybe on the references you did, but of course.
Maybe that was a reference, I can't remember.
We came up with a set of questions.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
Okay, I know it came from somewhere, I'm not
Came
sure.
up with a set of questions that encompass different aspects of the job and then other things associated with community responsibilities.
We have a
So we
set
can do
of
it again.
questions we use when we interview for city employees as well, because, there's certain things you want to ask. So we can give you guys those too. Now, some of those aren't going to reach some of the higher level things you're going to try to get to in a question when you're going to talk to the city manager, but some of the basic things, tell us about your work experience, tell us about your education experience, how we want to get tasks.
Mm-hmm.
And we get through those questions, but I think the standard list I have is like, maybe 5 pages long, you just go through and pick what you want.
I think it's important also to keep in mind, in other establishments, they have like a first round of interviews and then they go to a second round. Sometimes that helps because you get a different perspective on some candidates other than just a one-time visit.
Yeah, a lot of places will start, they'll interview the top 10, and they cut it down to 3, and they'll call the top 3 back for a second round. So there's a bunch of different ways to do it. Maybe you can interview 5 and call back when you think of the top 2. And a lot of times a lot of times somebody will be really nervous in that first, and they might not come across as being what you thought they were, but then the second time they're a little more comfortable because it's not the first time they've seen your faces. And so that second time they're a little bit more comfortable with what they say and how they act. And sometimes you see something different that second time.
so, in regards to this, you think we should leave it open-ended?
I would. Say open to fill. And that way, if the first time you guys go through them is, 3 weeks after you posted and you've got 10 or 15, the thing you don't want to do is, if you leave it open-ended, the thing you don't want to do is let it get where you have too many, and then it's hard to get caught up. So the first time you get 10 or 12 or whatever, then you go through them and you look out and you want to interview them. And then if they don't like anybody on that list, then just wait till you get 10 more. And do another round. Because the reposting thing is kind of vague.
Any other questions?
So Madam Mayor, one more thing, if you guys have more questions and you're ready to make a motion on this, I would ask it in a motion that you say it to be posted immediately or next week or whenever you want it done, and then we leave it open-ended, so that's on the record for the changes.
Alrighty. Want to entertain a motion, someone?
Well, I move that we use this job description to post immediately for city manager position, and with the stipulation that it is to remain open until filled.
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries unanimously. Okay, item C, 5C, discussion and possible action to appoint an interim city manager effective March 25th, 2019. Entertain a motion to discuss, please?
Motion to discuss.
Second.
All in favor?
set this up on the agenda a little bit different. If you guys just wanted to do it, if you want to go back into executive session to ask questions about this, then we set up where you can go into executive session also to ask questions.
Oh, okay, I was wondering why you had it on there twice.
Or whatever, so however you guys want to do it. By charter, I think I misinformed you guys a little bit last time, I want to clear this up. Section 6.01, which is the appointment of the city manager, that's the authority that's always been used by the city council to appoint an interim. When there's a vacancy in the city manager position. We went back and looked at the resolutions to do that. So under 6.01, there's no timelines under 6.01. The timelines that we discussed last time, that 90-day timeline, that falls under 6.03, and that's if there's an absence, disability, or suspension. So if you have a seated city manager and you appoint an interim, then they can't be there for more than 90 days. So if the city manager's sick, disabled, suspended, whatever, then there's a 90-day time limit. Besides that, there's not a 90-day time limit. So you can appoint somebody starting March 25th, and they can stay in it until you get somebody hired. So that's not an issue. You're not going to have to worry about that. And I know when I came in, that was one of the things we talked about, because Xavier was coming up to his 90 days, and everybody was worried about the 90 days. It was really irrelevant because there wasn't a seated city manager at the time. So I wanted to clear that up. So under 6.01 of the city charter, the council has the authority to appoint an interim, as we talked about last time. Obviously, there's a lot of things that happen here at City Hall every day, everything from hiring fire employees to everything else. So without a city manager, nobody can make that decision. So you have to have somebody sitting in that seat to be able to make that decision.
Okay.
So you need to pick somebody to be in a meeting that March 5th.
You guys want to go in executive session, or you want to ask your question first?
You want to go into executive session?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But this wasn't, item C was an action item.
Right, so then just take no action on it?
Okay, we'll take no action, and then we'll move on to item 6, executive session according with Texas Government Code, Chapter 551, Subchapter 551.071. Discussion regarding appointment of interim city manager. Need to entertain a motion to go into executive session, please?
So moved.
I have a second? All in favor? Okay, the time is 7:24. Entertain a motion to return from executive session.
So move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? 7:55? Okay, we're moving on to direction of possible action to approve resolution number 2019-03-03 to appoint an interim city manager effective April 25th instead of March 2019. Action item, entertain a motion to discuss.
Motion to discuss. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So Madam Council, the motion should be to table this and do what you guys asked.
I move to table this.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
And.
And?
And to direct city manager to open this interim position to any staff, city staff that might be interested. Current staff that might be interested.
And we want to ask them to do a resume with a brief paragraph why they want to do that.
That doesn't even be a motion.
Is that all right? I'll second that.
Just need to meet again 2 days from tonight.
2 weeks.
Correct?
And to change the date from March 25th to April
Oh, yeah.
on the resolution as well.
Okay.
I'll second that.
There's a second. All in favor? Motion carries unanimously. Alrighty.